I have growing tornado concerns for parts of the southeast. Hi, everybody. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice. An enhanced risk for severe weather today, including tornadoes, and not only tornadoes, but large EF2 or greater tornadoes in parts of Florida and North Carolina and South Carolina. If you don't already subscribe to my channel, please consider doing so. I always provide you early warnings of severe weather, a reliable forecast you can count on, and a direct approach you won't find anywhere else. Folks, we got a lot going on in the atmosphere, including the risk for severe weather today. We've got flooding, we've got high winds, and now we have the chance for severe weather, including tornadoes. New outlook here from the Storm Prediction Center shows that we have a high risk, an enhanced risk for severe weather from Columbia, South Carolina through Myrtle Beach, Charleston, stretching down through Georgia and the Panhandle of Florida. We've already had confirmed tornadoes in this area, and now we're seeing the potential that this could turn into a tornado situation in these areas. This black hatched mark area means that these areas have a risk of tornadoes. But not only that, but an EF2, a significant severe weather risk. EF2 or greater tornadoes in these black hatched areas like Columbia, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, Wilmington, up through the Outer Banks, and then down here toward Panama City Beach and Destin, where there have already been confirmed large tornadoes near Tyndall Air Force Base. So got to watch this closely. Let's show you how it all unfolds the rest of the day. Brand new computer model just came in showing this line really gets amped up as we go through mid-morning through about lunchtime here from Georgia. And this line means business. Central Florida, Orlando, northbound could see some severe weather. This pushes east toward Aiken, South Carolina, Columbia, and then look at this line by mid-afternoon. It's really packing a punch here. Strong winds. We've got probably some embedded tornadoes in this line would be the concern as it pushes toward Myrtle Beach, Charleston, between, say, 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock. This pushes offshore, and then we get some wraparound snow flurries back through western North Carolina. Let's show you the significant tornado parameter. This kind of combines the instability and the twisting and turning in the atmosphere, and those numbers are just off the charts through Panama City right now, up through South Georgia. This pushes into Central Florida, Jacksonville, up through Savannah, Charleston, Myrtle Beach this afternoon. These numbers in 6s and 7s out of a 10. So that's a pretty significant tornado parameter that we don't see that often around here. Hence the risk for severe weather, the risk for tornadoes in these areas as it pushes up toward the north. You even see a 9 showing up here through Horry County, up through Georgetown by about 4 or 5 o'clock. So, folks, you need to take this seriously. Please share this video with friends and family that could be in the path of this. Possibly not only tornadoes, but large tornadoes being possible in parts of the Carolinas today as it pushes up toward the north and east. For the upstate of South Carolina, looks like some of these ingredients get into the southern part of the upstate, like Greenwood, Abbeville, but the greater ingredients are toward Columbia and surrounding areas. Look at the temperature differential. You got a boundary here that separates 41 degrees in Greenville, but 62 in Greenwood. That warmth surges to the north where it's almost 70 in parts of Myrtle Beach and Charleston. That temperature clash, that temperature boundary leads to severe weather concerns, and we'll need to watch that closely throughout the rest of the day. Something I like to look at, these tornado tracks. Basically, this tells me where we could have some twisting and turning in the atmosphere. I don't look specifically exactly where they're at, but more the strength and number of them. And right now I see a number of those showing up here through the afternoon hours, through Georgia, into South Carolina, into North Carolina. This tells me a lot of these storms in the line will be trying to rotate, and that could lead to a touchdown of a tornado. Not necessarily a guarantee, but I do see a lot of these tracks showing up when normally you'd see 1, maybe 2. This is a lot, and not only are these a lot of tracks, but they're intense tracks to where it could lead to the potential of severe weather. So where do we go from here, folks? We've got the signs pointing to a very active weather pattern coming our way. And I'll just show you, we've got another big soaker coming in as we go into Friday's time frame. We take a break Wednesday, Thursday, but by Friday, a very similar system coming in. This looks to be a little bit more tame, so not as much rain, but certainly a soaking 1 to 2 inches for the Carolinas and Georgia. Not as much severe weather. That pushes out, and then here we go again, another one. And this one next week needs to be watched closely because it's got cold air very nearby, which could lead to snow in Tennessee, Kentucky, parts of Alabama, Mississippi, North Georgia, parts of North Carolina. And if the ingredients are there, the track of the low is a little bit different. That could lead to a snowier situation for the upstate of South Carolina. Charlotte, maybe even Atlanta, but this pulls up the northeast coast where a big-time snow, possibly a nor'easter, moves into areas like New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, areas that just have not had a lot of snow yet. Could be getting a good one early to mid next week as we watch this pattern. Not only that, but the pattern moving forward here shows that we got a pretty significant dip in temperatures coming our way through mid-month. It looks like going into the last week of February or January, we could try to warm things back up. But until then, we've got multiple opportunities for not only severe weather, but big soaking rains. And if cold air is nearby, like the models are showing, we could have snow. So folks, as always, if you don't already subscribe to this channel, please consider giving me a follow. Weather is my passion. I'm a chief meteorologist in Greenville, South Carolina. I give you early warnings of severe weather, a reliable forecast you can count on, and a direct approach you won't find anywhere else. I sure appreciate your time, and I don't want to waste it, so I'll always get right to the point and show you what you need to know. Have a good day, everybody, and stay safe.